What is that? I don't like this dog. It doesn't like me. That is a 9. This is the most average thing I've ever done. Okay, so we do Furry Fiesta for a few reasons. I think the primary one is to throw a huge frickin' party for all of you. So that way you don't throw your own room parties that then you come out drunk on and then we have to go handle that. You guys do that anyway, so that's fun. Okay, we also do it because we have a charity, we like to give to our cats. We are lucky at Furry Fiesta to have a charity that you can very physically interact with. You can go visit C.A.R.E. to Bridgeport, Texas, and you get, just like Riley said, right up to the animals. You get to watch them have all their, like, some of them are real happy, some are real moody, some are living their lives. One of them likes to show off a lot. Her name's Cassie. Cassie's kind of a local celebrity. And this is all run by a few people that do a lot of work that they've been doing for almost a decade now. And our star of that, our big liaison here, his name is Derek. If Derek would like to come out here and talk about charity.
We do that thing. Hello, furries. How's everyone doing today? We are here again. Oh my gosh, this is wonderful. It's wonderful to see everyone here. Who else is working on about 3 hours or less of sleep? Yeah. Oh, brain doesn't work so good right now. Brain doesn't work. I tried giving Path a call earlier, and I had a thought that I wanted to pass on to him, and the way that it translated to words didn't really happen, and I basically said something just like, "Hey, there's a here. I'm a convention." And Path is just like, "Cool. I hope you're going to be there for the opening ceremonies to speak in front of a couple hundred people." And I'm like, "Great." But yeah, no, my brain's like a lawnmower that's been sitting in the garage all winter, basically just like, "Come on, start." So, yeah, heavily caffeinated though. So, all right, yeah. No, but I'm from the Center for Animal Research and Education, nonprofit exotic animal sanctuary, primarily taking care of big cats. We're about 60 miles to the west of here. We've got lions, tigers, leopards, cougars, all that fun stuff, lemurs, coatis. We've got a sulcata tortoise now. We've got a coati. We've got all sorts of different kind of representative animals. See, words right there. But we've been coming out to the convention for, since the convention started back in 2008. And we can't begin to even thank you or try to articulate or really even like quantify like the true measure. I mean, sure, there's like the number of donations that we've received, the amount of support that we've gotten, but when you add everything up and all like the little kind of complicated elements, it's hard to really quantify what TFF has actually meant to us and what TFF is actually giving to us. So we love you guys so much. Thank you again for having us back. And a lot of times I like to make a little bit of a video for one of the opening or the closing ceremonies, and I made one this year. And one of the things about that is my wife Heidi, founder and executive director of the facility, she's like, you probably should try to make something that's a little bit more kind of informative because you get a little bit out there, with some of your stuff that has nothing to do with furries or cats. It's just you being weird. And I'm like, I know. And so I had to, I had to take it because here's the thing, like the convention keeps on growing every single year, keeps on growing. So there's all sorts of different people who have never been exposed to what C.A.R.E. is all about, never been exposed to the Center for Animal Research and Education, doesn't really know exactly what it is. So I did make an attempt to do just that. And I used one of our long-term volunteers, Sean Barr. He's actually a member of the furry, there we go, member of the furry community right there, Sean. He has been volunteering over 10 years. And him and I made a video together. And like I said, it's going to be very informative. And at the same time, I wanted to do something that would capture, though, almost like an emotional kind of resonance. It had to be informative, but it had to be eye-catching. It had to be something that would really kind of like, stick with you. And I think I may have achieved that. So, yeah, I guess whenever you're ready.
Hello, my name is Sean, and I'm currently at the Center for Animal Research and Education, otherwise known as C.A.R.E. volunteering out here for over 10 years, and I made a lot of friends along the way. Like Solano here. He's a tiger, and C.A.R.E is his home. C.A.R.E is also home to llamas, lions, leopards, cougars, and lemurs. C.A.R.E is a non-profit wild animal sanctuary, and since it's non-profit, it relies solely on donations to survive. Since 2008, Furry Fiesta has been a major support for C.A.R.E, raising over $100,000 through convention donors and various fundraisers. Donations, C.A.R.E is able to buy things like tools, medicine, food, and fuel. Donations to rebuild old fences like the Mika and Zara's enclosure. Or C.A.R.E can also use those donations to build new enclosures like with Apollo and Lakai. It's out. It's out. I would like to thank all of TFF for their generous donations over the years and hope we can continue this relationship for many more to come.
I don't have any more cakes.
It's okay. Go on right here. Can't touch it.
Oh. Enjoy your cupcake. We don't need cupcakes. They're dope. Cakes are dope, right? Cassie, you want a cupcake? What'd you think there? See, it's all about getting the because sometimes, I was worried about this where people are like, what's the cake mean? Is it going to be like symbolic? Is it going to be metaphorical? And I'm like, no, I just wanted to upset people and they remember it. So they remember it. That's it.
I can't tell if you love cats or if you hate dessert.
Little from column A, little from column B. I'm a potato chips guy.
Nice.